my God, the media is going to keep milking this Mbeumo story till Manchester United announces that they have actually reached an agreement with Brentford. Now, Tottenham, a couple of days ago, have signed Thomas Frank as the replacement manager after sacking Ange Postecoglou. Now, there have been reports everywhere that they are going for Mbeumo. Now, these are just rumors at the moment. It was reported by Sky Sports, I think, earlier yesterday. And reports have followed that, yes, there is concrete interest from Tottenham to get Mbeumo. There's a report of a bid that have already been put out there. Now, why this might be a rumor and might be truth, one thing I understand is that Manchester United, if we really want to sign an Mbeumo player, Tottenham would never be a worry. Now, I understand a lot of people are going to mention the Champions League, Tottenham having Champions League and all that, but for me, I think all that is bollocks. All those things are just here talk at the end of the day. Tottenham cannot drag a player with Manchester United. Now, on Twitter, everybody is going berserk. Everybody is crazy. But it really blows my mind, because the thing is, the player have already decided that he is going to Manchester United. What is currently happening right now is the fact that Manchester United are in negotiation with Brentford. Now, the fact that Tottenham bids does not really change anything to me. I understand that, yeah, the player played for the manager before. But what people do not understand is Manchester United. If you watch the Cunha interview, you will understand better why Tottenham is not a threat to Manchester United. I understand that, yes, they have Champions League, but that's Champions League for one season. Who says Tottenham will be qualifying for Champions League next season? And longevity is always better than short-term success. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you Manchester United is going to be better than Tottenham in 1 year or 2 years. But you can see the deals that Manchester United are trying to get in. Plus, Manchester United, our history is there to back it up that we are going to achieve success whether you like it or not. So whether they did win the Europa last season, yes, can they sustain it? And that is where how big Manchester United comes into the picture. Now, you might not get the picture, and I'm going to make you understand it from my perspective. I think these are rumors. You know, when I first saw the news in Sky Sport, yes, you have to understand, Mbeumo is going to be a player that Tottenham is going to want. The manager is going to want his best player, and the decision is going to fall down to Mbeumo. And Mbeumo has already made the decision that he's going to join Manchester United. Now, as for agreeing the fee with Brentford, I do not think there's a problem. You know, I don't think, because yes, we got the Cunha deal, it was fast and it was swift. But if Brentford want to take their time when negotiating with Manchester United, it should happen. I think I have developed trust for Ineos to understand that this deal will happen. And let's say, for instance, the deal does not happen. They will definitely have options, and this is one thing I've always faulted the Glazers for over the years. Like when we're going for Frankie de Jong, we did not have an alternative, and when it was close to the end of the window, it was a rush. They got the Casemiro deal over the line, and if you see the profiles of player, you will know that Casemiro was not an alternative to Frankie de Jong. It was a deal that was available that they did. So going back to what I'm trying to talk about, if truly Tottenham outbids us and they get to Mbeumo, easy, go for kudos. What people do not understand is there's always going to be plan A, plan B, plan C, and nobody knows the plan that is going to work. But you are going to always do your best to get the right one to work. Now, if Tottenham are going to overprice us for Mbeumo, being they want to take it to a 75 million and 80 million pound, I think that is the same fee West Ham are going to accept for Kudus. You could easily leave them to get Kudus. I think Kudus is even younger than Mbeumo. For me, Kudus is a player that is similar, or I think even has a higher potential and a higher ceiling than Mbeumo. But I understand that we are going to go for Mbeumo because it's probably going to take 60 million to 65 million. Kudus is going to cost more. So if now I'm being hypothetical, if Tottenham do get the Mbeumo deal, I don't think it's something that it's, yes, it's going to hurt that they got the player. Yes, it will hurt, but I don't think that stops us from having the best window if they get to Mbeumo. Now, I don't think it's going to happen anyways. I think the Mbeumo deal, Manchester United are currently in negotiation with Brentford. It's going to take a minute. Yes, it's going to take some time. But I think the deal will probably be wrapped up before the end of next week. I don't think Tottenham are going to get Mbeumo from Manchester United. Manchester United, no matter how you think about it, is a more enticing project to anybody that going to Tottenham Hotspur. Now, you might see it differently because you might say, oh, last season they won a cup. That is your business. From my perspective, if I was given the opportunity to play for a built club, but if you wake me up in the morning and ask me Tottenham or Manchester United, it's not even a thought. It's not. So long I have the two proposals, it's not the if or maybes. I'm definitely signing for Manchester United. It's not even a conversation at all. So for you Manchester United fans out there that are all cramping up about this on Twitter, relax. This is one of those clickbait things. It's going to be there till the deal is finally finalized, and then we'll get Mbeumo and Kuya. I really pity for our enemies. For some reason, I don't feel threatened by Tottenham coming in for the player. I don't feel it at all. Now, the media are going to make it clickbait, and they are going to probably bring it. As long as this news remains, as long as the fact that they are still negotiating this deal, the media is going to take advantage of it and is going to blow it out of proportion. For me, if they push the deal to £75 million, or they try to do that, we'll probably just do like this, because I think the only reason why we're not going for Kudus ahead of a player like Mbeumo is probably the amount. Kudus is going to cost more. Now, I'm not afraid of Tottenham. Manchester United fans, bring your mind down. You know, this is not one to worry about. I reckon next week, this deal will be done and dusted.